The art of conversation lies in listening. Hello, in today's session we will learn about listening skill. There are four main language skills: listening, speaking, reading and writing, from which reading and listening are receptive skills, where we receive information whatever we read or listen. The listening can be defined as the ability to accurately receive and interpret messages in the communication process. It is an art of making sense out of spoken words. Many times people ask us a question: why do we listen? Why there is a need to listen? Yes, there is a need to listen because we want to know. We interact with the people, we ask a question, and that is why we have to listen. In order to become an active listener, one has to adopt the 5 stages of listening skills, which are receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluating, and feedback. The 5 stages of listening process: number 1, receiving. Intentional focus is on hearing a speaker's message. We pay attention to what the speaker is speaking. Number 2, understanding. To learn the meaning of a message. It means to understand the main idea from the given message. Number 3, remembering. Associating meaning to what you have listened earlier. For an example, if I say that my favorite motivational speaker is Mr. Jay Vasavada, you will recall your memory associated to any video, any speech or any FB post that you have recently watched of Mr. Jay Vasavada. Number 4, evaluating, that is judging the value of the message. You compare and judge the main idea in order to respond. You evaluate any memory which is related to Jay Vasavada, being it a post or anything that we just discussed, and then you realize that okay, this is the same Jay Vasavada that I'm talking. Number 5, feedback. Responding to a speaker's message. Your response can be a verbal or non-verbal. When you listen to a speaker, you provide a response. So when I say that my favorite motivational speaker is Mr. Jay Vasavada, you may give me a response that you have attended 3 cheers events of Mr. Jay Vasavada, or simply you can just give me a thumbs up as a non-verbal feedback. The importance of listening, right? Why we need to listen, or what is the importance of listening? Listening shows respect to someone's viewpoints. When you listen to someone, when you maintain eye contact with that person will feel that yes, you are listening to him. For an example, a kid is asking to her father, "Father, see what I have made," and father is working on a laptop. Father will say, "Keep talking, I am listening to you." So that is not the active listening. You have to maintain eye contact, you have to keep looking at the person, show that you are listening, add some questions or verbal affirmations like yes, okay. So that is the importance of listening. Listening also increases interest of learning something new. If you listen to any new topic very carefully, so you have an interest to learn. It also enhances your social skills, your active skills. It helps to adapt and understand the message. When you listen to a person, it develops trust and a rapport, and also clarifies a misunderstanding. Listening and hearing are different. Why? Because listening is voluntary and it is a deliberate activity, whereas hearing is involuntary and natural. In listening, you require to pay proper attention, whereas in hearing, you do not have to pay attention. It is a natural. Listening is a systematic process where we receive information, we understand it, we interpret it, evaluate it, and send a response. Whereas hearing is very random and haphazard. If I talk about the examples of listening and hearing, then let's say when you are watching a movie or listening to songs, or you are attending a lecture in a classroom, you listen carefully. You pay attention to what the teacher is delivering in a classroom. And at the same time, you hear the noise of a fan or vehicle passing by, or let's say some birds are chirping. That is hearing. Understand, you do not have to pay attention to hear the sounds because they are natural, and also sometimes you cannot avoid them, right? So there is a difference between listening and hearing. Remember, listening is a process of receiving, interpreting, evaluating and responding to the message received from the sender. Number 2, there are 5 stages of listening process: receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluating and feedback. Listening and hearing are not same, they are different, and active listening is an effective way to learn, understand and experience something new. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a good day.